Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Daily Live. My name is Ty DS. Today's Saturday, the 24th of July. Where did the month go? And as we're wrapping up the month of July, is it ending with a clean slate? We're going to have to say no. We definitely are hitting a unique part of a season for summer here around here that a lot of us locally are discussing, and that's monsoon season. Have we ever seen the level of mud that we've picked up around Avon just a few days ago before? And I've been here for about 26 years, and I would have to say no. A lot of us are feeling the same way. We'll be covering some of those topics in today's newspaper. Some of your favorites on the show, it's going to be a fun one. Meredith is driving the show this morning. She's producing back there. And in the field, we have Charli. She's hanging out in Minturn. We're going to be finding some discussions, a real brief conversation over coffee at the Vail Mountain Coffee. We have Bratzo and his cameraman Tyler. They're up in Beaver Creek today. It's going to be a lot of fun sharing with them. Here's a rundown of today's shows. You're going to find Saturday steals with the outlets at Silverthorne. Don't miss out on that. It'll be coming up really soon in the show. Also covering Eagle County Fair and Rodeo that kicked off on the 21st, and it runs through today. Another opportunity to get out there and catch mutton busted and see the rodeo queens and princess, as well as 4-H. Free family entertainment going on starting at 3 p.m. daily. You'll also find the artist profiles that's happening with the Avon Arts Celebration in Nottingham Park here in Avon. That kicked off yesterday through tomorrow. You can find some sculptures, photography, some artwork, you name it. And I had an opportunity to speak with some of the artists there. And so stay tuned for some of those events. And the show is just going to be completely fulfilled. We're also going to have some conversations with JoJo Malone at the Westin. We're talking fitness there. We have the American rower who participated in the Summer Olympics conversation. Also with Meredith, that is Elliot Meyer Hover. And Sally January with Simpre Viva Clothing in Beaver Creek. A lot of topics here, from fashion to athleticism to cleaning up the mess that Mother Nature has shared with us. That's something to do to wrap up the month of July. All right. So what are we going to do right now? If you have any questions for us live on the show, we do have a chat feature where on YouTube and on Facebook, you can conversate with us live. You can give us the thumbs up. You can tell us that you like something. You can ask a question. And if we see it and it's relevant, then we'll just go ahead and keep that conversation in the snowball. And if you would care to give the gift of Vail Daily Live to your friends, you can find the QR code in the newspaper that directs everyone to it. You can just screenshot it and send it to your friends. Maybe we'll populate it on the show. Screen grab that while watching live on your smart device. And then share it with your friends and get them plugged into the show as well. All right, we're going to shift gears. We're going to take a look at the weather. And man, the weather has been a big conversation lately around here. We're talking rain. Is it going to happen? And what will it bring? What will be the aftermath, the results? And so let's take a look at the weather right now. Here's what we're finding with that, and that is showers in the forecast still with us all week long. We're also going to find temperatures, as we've been, in the mid to upper 80s. The day before yesterday, we picked up those showers around 2-3, running until roughly, 8 o'clock, and then things started to recede, and that brought some drastic mudslides in, and on the hazard side, keeping that flash flood warning in effect into yesterday evening. But seems like Avon, we kind of missed it. Those showers perhaps were produced more heavier over at Vail. But today we're looking for temperatures right now in Avon, where we are, the Vail Daily Live studios, just in Eagleville, the mid-50s. Clouds are overhead right now. A lot of traffic on the interstate as well for that drive, flat light driving conditions. Showers are in the forecast for today. You can see that percent chance right there, while we also expect to pick up temperatures in the 80s once again. As we look at the next couple of days, again, we're still going to keep those showers around, mix a nice little dance of sunshine and clouds. But for today, tomorrow, those are your heavier chances for showers. And then they start to reduce into Monday, significantly, drastically reducing Tuesday, and then picking up strength again by Wednesday. This weather is brought to you by the town of Avon, the heart of the valley, where when you're walking around town, take the opportunity to notice in the crosswalks some of those beautiful sculptures that are a part of the design of the beautiful look this summer in Avon. All right, Meredith, where do you want to go from here? We're going to go out to Charli. Charli is in Minturn, and notice the movement with Charli and see if you can pick up what's going on and what's new with Charli and us. Good morning, Charli. Where are you?
Good morning, Ty. How are you?
I'm doing great.
I'm in Minturn at Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. I'm here with Callie Ann, and I'm just grabbing a nice latte. before we head over into downtown to check out some of the farmers market action this morning. So I'm at this really cool coffee shop. You know, it's a roastery in the background. I'm here right as they open, so I'm the only one here. So thanks, Callie. But yeah, I'm excited to go downtown right after my latte and see what's happening for the setup of the farmers market this morning.
I like making my way to the farmers market. I was just there a few weeks ago. You can find something to eat there. You could find Grammy's jam, some jelly over there. You can find artwork and a little bit of fashion at the farmers market. And every Saturday at in Minturn, there is the farmers market. You can find parking over by the turntable area and near the saloon. And then just do the foot traffic thing and walk around with your cute little pet or meet someone else's. So thank you for sharing that. What are you looking forward to discovering at the farmers market, Charli?
Well, you know, you said it, Ty. They've got food, which is always great. I like that, you know, some local produced goods. But then I'm looking for some good art and just to see what neat things we find. I mean, I typically go to the Vail farmers market, so I'm really excited to check out the Minturn market this morning. So hopefully I can show you what they have to offer.
Well, I'll give you something to look forward to. I'm a fan of the Colorado ghost towns and the old mining towns, and Minturn is one of those on that list. So sure, take in the farmers market, but look around Minturn and see if you could feel anything possessing and walking around there. The overlay of old Minturn and the ghost town feel and vibe with the new and tomorrow, the parallel universe, and take in those views and the mountain views there too. Take some pictures.
I will do. Yeah, it's so gorgeous. I mean, it's just a beautiful town right down in the valley of these gorgeous mountains. So I really like Minturn. So yeah, I'll take some pictures, Ty.
All right, thank you. You can screenshot those to us. And if you have any photos you care to share with us, hashtag Vail Daily Live on your social media. Okay, let's make our way over to Beaver Creek. I believe that's where Bratzo is and his cameraman, Tyler. And the way of the things look, you guys could certainly be in the area of coffee too. Bratzo, how are you?
Good, Ty. How are you, man?
Doing all right, man. Oh, I love that fire. Where are you?
I'm at the Westin. I came in to the town of the valley, to Avon, right in the center. I'm in the Avon Hotel, right at the bottom of Beaver Creek. And I just had to come and watch the girls play soccer, man. The Olympics, Tokyo 2020, I guess, because it's the 21, but it's a makeover from, you know, that COVID thing that happened to us. And watching the USA girls beating New Zealand 4-1. Number 11, Press just scored a beauty. So I'm here watching the Olympics, feeling the fire, feeling the heat. And we're going to be talking about a few events that are happening here at the Westin very soon. And then I'm going to be up there in Beaver Creek showing you what's going on, talking about weather, talking about what's happening during these awesome weeks that we are still enjoying our summer, right? And it's kind of fading away a little bit, but it's still flippy floppy weather.
How did the Avon look on 2 days later following the aftermath of the mudslides and that flash flood? Is it still brown? You're still seeing piles of mud everywhere, or is the cleanup looking good?
It was clean, man. They did a fantastic job. If you guys saw the pictures and they post on our Instagram page, the Vail Daily Live, man, it looked like the only way through was through a kayak,
It's true.
Or a paddleboard. But right now it looks very clean and almost perfect, I will say.
Right on. We thank you very much, Bratzo. I know that you're going to have some really good topics. You're speaking with JoJo, who is a part of the athletic club at the Westin. And I can't wait to see your interview location. I understand you're going to be on the pool deck, that pool, sailing. Yeah, it's going to be some good stuff right there off of the river. So we'll be talking with Bratzo more about that. But Bratzo, I'm not sure if you watched the opening ceremonies of the Olympics. Naomi Osaka, she lit up the Olympic cauldron during the opening ceremonies at the Olympic Stadium at the 2020 summer. It says 2020 summer here, Olympics on Friday in Tokyo. But there's a whole list of what to watch also found in today's Vail Daily if you're following along with the Olympics. The listing right here from Jenna Fryer, she points out judo, 3-on-3 basketball, swimming, beach volleyball, but new for the night owls in that subject, they're saying skating, is skateboarding, another event designed to bring in new fans, makes Olympics debut with the men's street qualifying. This one is going to be good. You're going to find some high-flying tricks, stunts, and again, that's new this year to bring in that new audience to be all part of the observation of this year's Olympics. You're watching Vail Daily Live. We're going to be looking for you in our chat corner. We'll be right back.
Slifer Smith & Frampton, Vail Valley's choice for real estate from the very beginning. For generations, we've grown together. Thank you for making us the #1 real estate company in the Valley. From Denver to the mountains, as we live and connect with each other and our community, Slifer Smith & Frampton is here with experience, support, and opportunity. At home in the Vail Valley. Come visit us at any of our sales locations from Vail to Eagle.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. My name is Ty Diaz. Today's Saturday, 24th. We're going to check out what made headlines in our newspaper. And this is brought to you by Slifer Smith & Frampton, Live Local. And so let's see what's going on here. On the cover, you will notice the subject here, a striking resemblance. This is happening at the Avon Art Celebration. McKinney Sharp, 13, of Phoenix, Arizona, gets her portrait sketched by Cecilia Edelmiller of Breckenridge during the Avon celebration on Friday in Avon. The festival runs through Sunday at Nottingham Park. And that's a really cool picture. I'm a fan of when the personal artist does a sketch of you or of me. It's always fun just to watch the process happen. You can also find displaced underinsured Avon residents impacted by Thursday's mudslides, some forced from their homes due to significant damage, are not covered by insurance. But if you zoom in on that photo right there, or if you're following with us online, man, I don't even know that location of where that mudslide took place. But where I live, there were some areas of the road closures going on throughout town for that cleanup. And people are talking about that for sure. I-70 closed until surface can be assessed. That's also making headlines on A18 in today's Vail Daily. Debris from the Devil's Hole Creek blocks much of Colorado River, diverting water so that it runs right along the eastbound surface of Interstate 70. And I bet some of our neighborhoods look like that too, kind of that channeling of that water system and the debris in our neighborhoods. But this looks like it's in efforts to alleviate some of those flows. And you can find, again, that story on A18. Arts and entertainment. And we're looking at staycation. This is all the fun stuff. Staycation sensation, a night in Beaver Creek. In these images, you'll see that the pool area of the Beaver Creek Lodge is the perfect setting for morning dip. You can also enjoy shrimp ceviche served during happy hour at the new restaurant. I think this is their second season at the Alpine Antlers. And you can find the Beaver Creek Lodge right there at the bus stop. As soon as you pull into Beaver Creek, and you're pretty much right there. It is that building right at the bus stop, right next to the bridge. All right, if you're planning on heading out and looking for something to do, but wondering how to dress for it, how about some steals and some deals that we can find right now? Saturday steals with American Eagle is our feature coming up right now. If you want to check this out, this is with the outlets in Silverthorne. All right, you can find the deals and the savings at the outlets at Silverthorne. As soon as you walk into any of the shops there for men and women, boys and girls, the kids, infants, you are reminded by the sales teams inside of there that you can save 15% on your purchases today. And so you can either ask, and or find that out from them. And there's a lot of sweet deals over there. And in that segment that you just watched, that is Danielle. She works here at the Vail Daily, and her daughter Tatum, and they were definitely sporting and looking quite beautiful in their designs from the outlets at Silverthorne. That was American Eagle. All right, so what we're going to do right now, I was in Avon the other day talking with some of the artists of the Avon Art Celebration that is happening. It's kicked off yesterday through tomorrow, and you can find everything from jewelry to sculpture, photography, as I mentioned, even things to wear. This is the summer's biggest art festival in the Valley, with over 100 artist booths being showcased there. And I had the opportunity to speak with husband and wife team, Tim and Shelly Call. Tim likes to go by Timothy. Let's check out this interview. And their interview, just to let you know, is about jewelry and their collaboration. There's also more about the Avon Arts Festival. It's free and open to the public, so don't miss out on that. And if you have a well-behaved dog, that's also welcomed. But again, paintings, sculpture, jewelry, ceramics, metal, woodworking, and more happening in Nottingham Park. And you can also find live music happening there too. It's called Skansen and Hansen. Darren Skansen puts on this event every year, as also travels all the time. This is his show. And again, we're ready to share with you Avon Art Celebration featuring Shelly, Tim and Shelly Call. And again, Tim likes to go by Timothy. Let's take a look. Hey, this is Ty Diaz with Vail Daily Live, and we are at the booth of Shell Designs husband and wife artist team, Timothy and Shelly. And this is all a part of this upcoming event this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It is the Avon Art Celebration. Timothy, thank you for having us. Your jewelry styles here, a mixture of art and jewelry between you and your wife.
Yes,
Tell us
sir.
what you have here.
Well, thank you for having us. Just very quickly, I know this is quick. The two things that we focus on is a technique we call reticulation. Everything we do is handmade. They're all one of a kind. It starts as a flat sheet of nickel-free 925 sterling, 4 hours, 17 steps, and a torch. Creates this texture. Basically, quickly, by heating and cooling sterling silver, it lowers the melting temperature and allows the metal to free flow. At the end of the day, it never comes out the same twice. Of course, they're all real and natural gemstones, any one of them that you like. And after we hand make every single piece, we also rhodium finish our work. Rhodium is from the palladium family of metals. It's the exact same process they do for white gold. In white gold's case, what it does is it puts a coat of armor over the metal. It keeps it from scratching. But in sterling's case, in addition, it also keeps it from tarnishing. So I promise you, every time you open the box, it'll be just as pretty as when you put it in there last time. As you pan around, I'll tell you a little bit more about what we do, and it's a technique called fusion. You might have seen that in a minute ago. Here's an example right here. This piece right here we called unwrapped. As you can see, it's reticulated sterling. Around the edge, what I do is I roll out a rod of solid 14 karat yellow gold, and I fuse the gold freehand to the silver without using solder. Stunning piece. They'll see you coming wearing that one for sure.
Thank you, Timothy, for sharing this beautiful piece. And all these pieces are beautiful. And as a husband and wife team, you both play a significant role in putting these individual pieces together. What is it that your wife does, and what is it that you do to each piece?
Well, fantastic. Thank you for asking. My wife, Miss Sheldell, she is absolutely the magic. Every single design comes out of her brain. It's been going on for about 17 years now. She designs each and every piece. What I do is I do all the polishing, I do the rhodium finishing. I spend a lot of time on the road, obviously. We are blessed to say that we do have about 110 locations that represent our work around the country. And one thing that I do want to share with you is these are all our designs, but you may have a gemstone or two in the bottom of your box that you've been dreaming what to do with. If you're attracted to what we do, we would sure love you to bring your gemstones down this weekend. We can sit down and collaborate, and we'll make something special just for you with your gemstones.
It's happening this weekend. It is the Avon Arts Celebration, where you can find the Shell Bell designs in their jewelry. You'll find bracelets, rings, necklaces, jewelry, earrings, you name it. And again, that is this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You don't want to miss out on this huge celebration. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having us. We appreciate it.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. But closing, finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, for you, for life.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
You are watching Vail Daily Live. My name is Ty Diaz. Thanks for tuning in with us. The start of the morning. Flat light outside for that drive, for that exercise. Cooler temperatures picking up the 50s right now as I'm looking outside of the Vail Daily Live studios towards Eagleville and facing more towards the south. Some of the residents there still nice dark green this time of the morning, waiting for the light to hit it. But we're also looking for those clouds to roll in at some point in the day to produce some showers. It is in the forecast for today as we look for temperatures to also start to climb. And we've been hanging out in the mid to lower 80s at times throughout the week. And then in the latter part of the afternoon is where you're going to find that forecast of possible showers at times. And also looking at the areas where it could become the most impacted. Looking at Thursday, it was Avon that got it. Picked up some of that torrential downpour in Edwards also Thursday. But as far as the impact of it, some conversation, some word on the street or gossip would say, rumor, shall I say, some people said that they saw hail on that day. So now let's look at what's going on today. The mid-70s, we're finding it right there. Chances of showers, overnight low temperatures in the 50s, keeping those clouds around throughout the day in passing. Our sky conditions look different in Avon, Edwards, and Vail throughout the day. So we don't receive the weather distributed equally. The next couple of days, keeping showers in the forecast. We're looking at the 80s through there and also intensifying chances for those showers. As you can see it right there. There's your Saturday today. We're at that 55%, as well as tomorrow, Sunday. But temperatures are climbing, as you see right there, in the upper 70s, low 80s Monday, keeping the showers around, reducing percent chances, 49% Tuesday, a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Still in the 80s. So we're kind of consistent there. And we're definitely going to be more anticipating of what the weather could bring. And that paired with our terrain and our mountain conditions out here, especially following the last events. This weather is brought to you by Possibilities at Avon Art Celebration. Over 100 artists in the biggest art festival being presented in the Valley. That's happening today, tomorrow, and it kicked off yesterday. Don't miss out on that. I'll be making my way to the park today, and I might bring my longboard with me and enjoy that. So I'll be looking for you out there. Thank you for watching. If you're heading out on the day and maybe you booked that fly fishing tour, that guided tour, maybe you already know what you're doing and you're going to share that with your friends. Let's find what the fish are biting on. This is coming from, this report's coming from the Fly Fishing Outfitters. If you're on the Eagle River, even though the flows are too low to float on the Eagle River, the wade fishing opportunities are very good. They're still seeing good solid hatches of caddis, pale morning duns, yellow Sally, stoneflies hatching throughout the day and starting in the mid-morning. And they are fishing dry droppers, nymphs right now. If you're making your way over to the Colorado River, they're saying the fly fishing outfitters are sharing that the flows in the Colorado River are on the rise. The water levels are being released upstream at Kremling. The temperatures have also become more favorable for the insect hatches like caddis, pale morning duns, going to drop to the duns, going to be the top water bugs of choice. Grasshoppers and black ants are all over the place. So don't forget your terrestrial box. If you're making your way to the Roaring Fork River, this looks good as it gets right now. They're doing a full day floats. Oh, this sounds like fun. And the fishing is also excellent. You could visit the Fly Fishing Outfitters. You can log on to their website, book an appointment for a tour, for a float. You can also just pop into the store, ask questions, and do some retail shopping. To find out more information about the Fly Fishing Outfitters and some of their programs for kids, for groups, and for families, visit flyfishingoutfitters.net. We'll be right back with more Vail Daily Live. Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. What we're going to do right now is check in with Charli. Last we spoke with her, she was in Minturn at a coffee shop. Saturdays in Minturn also means the farmer's market. And I love going to the farmer market down there in Minturn. I also, like I said, love walking around Minturn. Charli, how does it feel to be walking around Minturn? I see that you're on Toledo Street or Toledo Avenue and Holy Toledo to your side there.
Really yet. So they're just setting up for farmers market, and they have a fun guest on the show for a quick interview. Elliot, he went to the Olympics, so fitting since the Olympics has finally started. So he'll be joining us, but first we'll be checking out the market here shortly. So everyone's meeting up. And the market, somebody was asking what the market hours were, and it's 9 till 2 every Saturday.
Yes. And again, the farmer's market is happening, and it's fun to watch the setup, to watch the whole thing come together down there at the farmer's market. And so right through here, you'll find the duck rotary, where you can purchase your racing ducks to try to win some cash when the rotary duck race happens. And then you'll find some retail, that open gravel pit where you are right there, where that person is standing. They put a children's climbing wall or a climbing wall through there. So some physical activity, just having fun being at the farmer's market, all happens right there. And to the left and to the right in that entire alleyway, jams and clothing and art and just meeting your neighbors, out there versus next door when you're at home. That's the place to meet.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's everything from baked goods, plants, flowers, local art, clothing, jewelry, everything to offer. So come and check it out. It's every Saturday, 9 till 2. Hopefully you can hear me. I've got some bikers.
I can hear you just fine. But what we're looking for, I guess we're supposed to be saying hi to your baby.
Oh, so Bowie's with me today. He's actually asleep, which is perfect. We got coffee. Cute. So he's sleeping. He's waiting for the market to start, I think. So maybe he'll wake up soon and he can join us. But yeah, every Saturday, 9 till 2 here downtown Minturn.
Yes. And so you're not on crutches. We're seeing you walking around with the carriage. When did that happen?
Well, I sort of weaned myself off the crutches, so hopefully the PT guys are not watching. However, it's feeling good, so they told me I could start walking here and there. So perfect excuse to be out on the field walking around Minturn.
And how soon do you think you'll be weaning yourself back onto ice skates?
Probably this week. I'm going to try, since we have the skate camp coming up here in August, which I can tell you a bit more about that later. And so hopefully I'll be back on skates by this week. I won't be doing any triple axels anytime soon, if ever again. Oh my God. But yeah, it feels good to be walking around for sure.
I look forward to finding some YouTube footage of you in your competitions or show performances, so I can just learn a little bit more about you, Charli, and the skating world, and just that whole world of magic and fun out there. There's plenty to do. Thank you very much, Charli. We'll check in with you, and thank you all for watching. And because you're with us right now, you're probably thinking to yourself, the Vail Daily Live is probably a good place for me to advertise my business. Well, then we look forward to talking to you about that. We'll be right back after this break.
When it comes to buying quality flooring for your Colorado home, there's only one store in the Vail Valley to choose from, Rugs Benedict. Having served the Vail Valley for over 40 years, you can be confident that you are working with true flooring experts. With hundreds of choices in stock and the combined buying power of 1,000 Carpet One stores, we will find incredible deals for you. Rugs Benedict offers the best selection in area rugs, hardwood flooring, carpet, and luxury vinyl, so that you can find the perfect fit to fill the beautiful space in your home or business and have it installed right away. We don't use freelancers, and neither should you. Rest assured and let our full-time staff of professionals at Rugs Benedict install your new floor with the highest quality standards and a lifetime installation guarantee. So stop by and pay us a visit at our 10,000 square foot showroom in Avon and let our team find you incredible deals and a flawless flooring experience. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Slifer Smith and Frampton, Vail Valley's choice for real estate from the very beginning. For generations, we've grown together. Thank you for making us the #1 real estate company in the Valley. From Denver to the mountains, as we live and connect with each other and our community, Slifer Smith and Frampton is here with experience, support, and opportunity. At home in the Vail Valley. Come visit us at any of our sales locations from Vail to Eagle.
Let's show this guy. Hello, Ty.
How's it going there, Bratzo? Where are you? You look comfortable. Man, I bet the temperatures
man.
are really cool, but poolside.
Yes, I'm living the dream. I'm waiting for JoJo, and I'm just hanging out here, enjoying the weather. I want to give you guys a real feel in how it feels. So it feels great. It feels really good. It's a little cloudy, as we can see. We are expecting some showers today, later on. Around 3 o'clock, we have 50% chances of rain. Looks like the weather is being consistent the whole week. Okay, in the morning, a little rainy in the afternoon. But it's great because it's been so hot. I'm enjoying this little winds with a little colder weather. But let me tell you, the weather is lows. The lows are going to be mid 50s, or low 50s. I'm sorry, and then we're going to go through highs on a little under 70, 73. That's what we're expecting. I feel like right now we are at about 50 degrees. It's great, beautiful day still. People are swimming here. People are enjoying the weather, and our weather comes to you by LiSi, your professional Colorado real estate brokers, and they will help you find the house you love and to help you to live the life you love. And that's the weather for today. As you know, do your things early because you don't know what the afternoons will kind of bring.
Yes, thank you very much, Bratzo. You're going to be interviewing JoJo right now with the Athletic Center, the Athletic Club at the Westin. And there, Bratzo, because you're there now poolside, how tempted are you right now to jump in the water? And if you were to choose the pool versus the hot tub behind you, which would you go for this time of the morning? Let's get some people moving.
Let's get up and let's walk around and see what's going on here. But, like the pool looks fantastic. And it's temperate too, so it's not that cold. So if you're with me, I will do both. Because why can have one when you can have it all? You can jump in the pool, and then I would love to jump in these saltwater hot tubs, and they are just fantastic. So I will go first to the cold, then to the warm, and then to the bar.
Yes, speaking of the bars there, poolside, enjoying the creek, the river views there, the bike path, that's where Bratzo is over at the Westin Riverfront. The bar, and let me reiterate, we've been talking about Tricia and I these last couple of days. Today is National Tequila Day. And at the Westin Riverfront, Maya, the restaurant inside there, they are a tequila bar. I'll be meeting you there, Bratzo. We have plans.
Oh, dude, done. Deal.
Thank you very much, Bratzo. We'll be checking back in with Bratzo and his interview with JoJo and the Athletic Club. But I want to share with you some events that you can find up and down the valley, but now in Beaver Creek. They have weekly events that began in the beginning of summer here, June 17th through August 31st, where everyone can come together and enjoy yourself. You can find art, entertainment, music. It's called Sussamen. That's another term that they use, a part of their Beaver Creek Wonder. Let's take a look right now, a conversation that I had with Beaver Creek. Ty Diaz in Beaver Creek, and I'm standing with Sarah of Beaver Creek, and our topic right now, Sussamen. Okay, let me think about what that means, Sarah. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you, Ty?
Doing great. You have the wheels turning. Sussamen. What does that mean, and what's the origin of the name?
Sure. So Sussamen is a German word that means together. So basically the whole idea behind these events is to bring the community together. And we're doing that with some great food and drinks from Beaver Creek restaurants, some wonderful music on the rink stage right behind us, and just a way for people to come together, enjoy the summer, fall weather, and enjoy everything we have to offer in Beaver Creek.
Right behind us, together, I imagine they're siblings playing games. I imagine that would be a part of Zusammen then too.
Absolutely.
Playing games.
So we have cornhole, we have the slack lines, we've got shuffleboard right behind us, ping pong. So this will all be available during the Zusammen events. And then we have the live music from 4 to 7. And we also have silent disco. So this is a lot of fun. If you've seen this, you see people dancing, they've got the headphones on, listening to different channels, and that's at the opposite end of the rink. So it's a busy Saturday.
Silent disco, there's a lot of talk around Beaver Creek about that. And so there's a DJ somewhere around here playing the music, and people are walking throughout the plaza with these headphones on through Bluetooth is my guess.
Exactly. So people have the headphones on, they're different channels, different DJs, and so it's really fun to watch the families and watch the guests, because you can kind of tell who's listening to which channel by the dance moves, how excited they are, things like that.
I think it's also fun, the curious faces wondering what's going on when people are walking around, nodding their heads, and you don't know what they're listening to because you're not in the inner world.
Exactly. So
all right.
We've got that on one end of the rink, some music by Spymphony, one of our favorite bands. So these ladies are amazing. They're from the Front Range. They play a mashup of classical music and modern. So you might have Mozart mixed up with Michael Jackson or Metallica, Bruno Mars and Bach. It's just a lot of fun.
All right, so if you're wondering about Zusammen, it means together. And if you're looking to find it, bring some friends with you and together make your way to Beaver Creek. To find out more about Zusammen, where do we go?
Sure, beavercreek.com/events. And just to give everyone the dates, it's going to be August 7th and 14th, 4 to 7 p.m. And then September, we have 3 dates. It's the 11th, the 18th, and the 25th. And again, no tickets are needed. After you finish hiking or a great day on the river, just come on by and join us.
The schedule is waiting for you together in Beaver Creek, Zusammen. And again, to find out more, that's beavercreek.com/events. Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks, Ty. Great to see you.
You're watching Vail Daily Live. All right, again, together in Beaver Creek, you can find their weekly calendar of events anytime up there in Beaver Creek. Also new at Beaver Creek, the top of Centennial 6, it's a gondola chairlift. You could find new events at Spruce Saddle for the kids daily. They're using art projects and all types of cool crafts going on. So if you're looking for something fun for the kids to do to keep them in a new perspective on top of the world, 10,300 feet above sea level, make your way to the top of the gondola at Beaver Creek with some arts and crafts available for you daily. Now, it kicked off on the 21st, and it runs today, the last day. We're talking the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo at the Eagle County Fair grounds. Free family entertainment every day kicking off at 3 p.m. You'll find the 4-H Junior Livestock Auction, a carnival, the PRCA Pro Rodeo happening nightly at 7 p.m. Let's check out the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo right now with Ken.
Yeehaw! Hello everyone, Ken Hovey down here at the Eagle County Fairgrounds, and surprising to me, Natalie and Aubrey are with me, and they're actually nervous about this. Good morning. Good to see you. And I say nervous because this is the queen and the princess. These are real rodeo girls, and I'm just kind of shocked that a camera would make you nervous. I mean, you girls do it all. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
On being the princess and the queen. What does it take to become, well, let's start with, we'll go to princess first. What does it take to become the princess for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo?
So we have tryouts that we go through, and that requires like a speech and then horsemanship, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah,
and
that's, well, you say horsemanship, you know, this isn't just going and riding a horse. There are different calibers of it. What types of things do you do when you're out there riding to show that you're qualified to have the title of princess?
So we ride our horses with respect, and when we go, we'll run our flags, which are our sponsors around the arena, and yeah, so we do that as royalty.
That's my favorite, by the way.
Okay.
I love watching you guys just like come tearing through, flags are flying. You know, they're usually playing God Bless America and crowds going crazy. It's so fun to watch you. And I know our community is so proud to have you as representatives. Now, you two are sisters, is that right? And you are the queen. Is there any rivalry over this, or just a lot of encouragement?
Just, I mean, it's been pretty fun. I mean, usually it's kind of rare to see like sisters doing this, but it's been a really fun 2 years, and just excited to be able to do this again this year.
This is a legacy, because I've known a couple of sisters over the years that have had this title, and what I love about it is how the younger cowgirls and cowboys, they look up to you. Like I'll see you even, you know, signing autographs and whatnot. What does that mean to you?
It is. I mean, it's super fun. When I was younger, I always that was something I've always wanted to do. I was like 4 years old at my first rodeo. I was like, I want to do that one day, and now I get to do that and be that for somebody else, which is just super fun.
That's a great way to understand, like, you are an ambassador, not just to the rodeo, but to Eagle County, and you guys look fantastic. You get to wear these great outfits. I love your buckles, by the way. You actually have the princess and queen buckles on, and you have to earn those. You can't just go out and buy a buckle like that. Like, it's like winning a rodeo. Now, the rodeos, we're coming back down here on Friday nights every week, and then of course we have the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo that's going to be coming up. A little bit more pressure on you during these times?
Yeah, it gets a little busier. I guess the Friday rodeos, we're going to go to that tonight, and then I think we're going to start running flags at those too, just to get our horses ready for the big rodeo, you know. And then
I was going to say, these are not your horses. All right, these are ones that have been down here. You know, we've had the fire. These are just being held down here to make sure while things clear. But tell us about your horses.
We've got a few horses, but the horses we use for rodeo, we've got I've got my rodeo horse. Her name's Nellie. She's been doing this forever.
What's her specialty, would you say? If she's great at one thing.
She was a barrel horse.
Ooh.
She's kind of older now, so we don't really do that on her, but really we just use her for this kind of stuff. But yeah.
Now, do both of you girls barrel race as well?
No, not really. Every once in a while we'll
get out there, do a little bit.
Because
that makes me nervous, barrel racing.
Yeah, it's a lot to take.
It's fast. Now, what do you think about the rodeo itself? There's so much excitement around it. What are your favorite events to watch?
My favorite is definitely the timed events. I love the roping and the team roping and the tie down, and that's my favorite. The rough stock's pretty cool to watch too. I just love everything about the sport.
Yeah, it's fun. I love watching the grandstands fill up and kids having a good time and just everything, the cotton candy and people up there just enjoying Eagle County at its finest. As we move forward through the summer, what other things do you like to do? Like, what is some of your other favorite things to do?
So we show animals at fair, and we'll show the horses as well. And so we do lamb, and then I do chicken and horses.
What goes into showing chickens? I need to understand this.
That's it's something else. I definitely do it just like for the college that I'm planning to go to and fundraise and stuff.
Well, as you say, 4-H is big in this too. You get a lot of the 4-H kids that come down.
Yeah.
Well, as you had mentioned, and in closing, I'd love to have a comment from both of you. You mentioned the little ones, how they look up to you and how you used to look up to them. What advice do you have for an aspiring cowgirl or cowboy?
I think if I could give anyone any advice, it's just that, go, if there's something you want to do, go for it. Don't wait for tomorrow. Just do what you want to do, because it'll happen if you set your mind to it.
That is great advice, even beyond rodeo. And how about for you?
Mine would pretty much be the same thing. Definitely just get out and do what you want to do, and
enjoy each day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you girls are living the dream. We're so proud of you as community members, and I promise you, when I see you come lapping around out there on the arena, you're going to hear it from me. Woo! Can I get a yeehaw?
Yeehaw!
Yeah! Awesome. Congratulations, girls. Good luck with everything coming up. For Vail Daily Live, this is Ken Hovey down here in Eagle. We'll see you out there in the arena.
It's back. The 81st Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 21st through the 24th. Enjoy the Great Northern Affair Carnival rides daily. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. Plus all the action of the PRCA Pro Rodeo. Friday and Saturday nights, kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Don't miss the action. Get your tickets online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets at silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. You know, this is a very active place where we live, and we see a lot of running and biking and exercising, yoga, you name it, up and down the valley. And you might think to yourself, I'm impressed, and I need to crack the whip on myself someday and get out there and get in shape and be a part of the movement. Well, at the Westin Riverfront, they have the athletic club, and Bratzo has with him right now Jojo Malone and Lauren Warkentin, and they're sharing with us some of the events and features and things available to you at their athletic club at the Westin. Bratzo, take it away.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Yes. As Ty says, I'm here with Lauren and Jojo, and I know them fairly well because I used to be part of their staff. Kind of, I'm still
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
Still a sub.
Yeah, I mean, Corey's taking over the class, but love the Westin, love the energy. It's local people that really care about your wellness, not just the physical piece, but they do nutrition, Pilates, yoga. Michaela trains here, just saying, like some of those people, and just random. Michaela is, if you guys live under a plate or something or under a rock, Michaela is just a decent skier. So I'm here with Lauren and Jojo, and we're going to talk about an amazing event. And I want you guys to see where we are, because we are next to the river. We have this activation of senses, and we're going to have a few yoga classes on Peruvian Independence Day. That is July 28th, and August
18th is our next event afterwards. So a run event, yeah.
Awesome. So tell me what we expect from these classes, Jojo.
Community, and certainly connection is what we're going for. The beauty of having this lawn available to us, and the gorgeous view that we have, of course, and the sound of the river, and the healthy birds and valley that we get to be a part of. So it's very easy to connect not only to this valley, but to each other, to the community that we will be with at large. Definitely excited to do our annual donations that we tend to sort of contribute to, fundraisers that we do our best to sort of contribute to. Of course, this is donation based, so you're welcome to just come and practice for free if you'd like to, but we suggest that you offer a $20 donation if you could.
That's fantastic. And I heard, and I love your energy. You're a friend, and you're always super nice. And the cool thing is, if you throw donations here, they go into the community market. The community market, they have two locations, one in Gypsum and one in Edwards. We share a space actually in Edwards, and they are the Edwards Plaza. And what they do is they do free food for whoever's needed. There's no questions asked. You come in, you just buy food, and you support your family. And that's amazing. Not only if you don't have the money, but you can utilize that money to do something else or entertain your family or to elevate your quality of life. So I love that, and then we all work together. And Lauren, how you've been managing the club, you're making all these classes. This club, you're doing a great job, by the way, because this club is fantastic.
Thank you.
So what else is happening at the Westin at Riverfront?
Yeah, so every month we do a lot of fun events, including the one with Jojo this coming week on Wednesday. We really do focus on community here and being an inclusive club with lots of diversity in terms of our offerings. Every week we offer over 50 group fitness classes ranging from swimming to yoga to Pilates, bar, strength and conditioning, so on and so forth. But in addition, we have just more events. So we are doing yoga events monthly. We're also doing fun run events. Myself and Mike Dorr lead them throughout the summer. So our next one is August 18th at 5 o'clock. We're going to meet, do a little run around Avon, and then we'll have a social with some wine and beer, kombucha, sparkling water, and we'll do some giveaways. So it's just a great way to connect with people, chat, and same with our upcoming classes coming week. I mean, it's just a great way to get into the community and meet people at the club. But we have a lot at the club all the time. I mean, you can come from 5:30 a.m. until 10 p.m. daily to work out. Our facility is incredible. If you haven't been, I encourage you all to come by and stop by.
New machines.
Show you around.
A lot of new machines.
Yeah, we have
the
a lot
Jacob
of new.
ladder is. I'm afraid of that machine because
Yeah.
I use it a lot.
We're always adding new things. We're installing an outdoor fitness tower on the pool deck this summer, so that should be up very soon. It'll just be another opportunity and another space for members to work out, and it'll be outside overlooking this beautiful river. So it's amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
She's a professional runner. She was lost in Nevada running for like 47 miles or something like that.
Yeah.
Cool story.
Oh my gosh, got a little bit lost and a little exhausted.
Wow,
But
that
I
is
did it.
awesome. And JoJo's class will have also a DJ, right? I forgot that piece,
Yes.
but it's very important because I think it's going to include that energy. It's going to be a little bit of a house, I'm assuming. No lyrics, kind of a more sounds to
Yeah,
connect.
nice little natural, mellow kind of natural beats, kind of sexy flow to it. You know, just
like
enough to kind of keep you going in the sense of your breath awareness and moving to the best of your ability with the group, right? Because we are collective, certainly. This is a co-creation that we do, and it's amplified because the fact that we do the mass that comes together is amplified, right? The intention that we offer together as a collective, as a community.
Love it, love it. So come over, visit us at the riverfront, be part of this amazing opportunity, these amazing classes, connect with your community, give back a little, and take a look. Take a look. It's people right there. That's a little bit of a pic of what's coming. That is really nice. If you can hear the river, that's amazing. Ty, do you have any questions for us in the studio?
Sure. How do we sign up again for this? And, do we need a membership, or is this kind of like a walk-up opportunity?
Great question. So you don't have to be a member to sign up. It's open to the community. Anyone can sign up. Again, we are asking for a $20 suggested donation per person to benefit the community market, but you can call us at 970-790-2051 to sign up, or you can visit us online at athleticClubWestin.com and you can sign up there too. So.
All right. I thank you all very much. Enjoy yourself out there. And if you're looking for some fitness, if you're looking for a club membership, if you're looking for a daily place to go and work out, stop by the athletic club at the Westin Riverfront, right there in Avon, next to the creek. And you can't miss it because the gondola comes right out of that port. But where Bratzo is standing, clouds overhead, cool temperatures. You can hear the river in the background too. Flat light for the day. We're going to make our way back over the Minturn to see if anything's looking any different for Charli. Charli, how's the weather looking where you are, and how's the farmers market developing?
It's definitely developing. People are setting up their stands. It's really got some neat things to offer, so I can't wait to show you soon. But it is a little cloudy. I'm not too cold though. The weather's currently here in Minturn around 61, Vail 61, Avon 61, Edwards around 59, and Eagle around 63. And so today, this weather report is brought to you by Betteridge Fine Jewelry and Watches, with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris. And today's forecasts were mostly cloudy skies with about an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms today, starting around 3 p.m. Highs of low 70s. Humidity is around 43% today. Tonight we can expect mostly cloudy skies with about an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Overnight lows of around 50 degrees. So an outlook for the rest of the week, we're looking at scattered thunderstorms pretty much every day. And so with the thunderstorms starting around 3 p.m. today, you can get this farmers market done just in time. Hopefully, it's open 9 till 2. So come on down to the market, and then hopefully the rain starts after the fact. So, but it is cloudy, but it's not too chilly. So I like it.
So I take it you don't feel overdressed for the start of the morning at the farmers market right now. And how's Bowie doing? If you don't mind us asking.
Doing great. I mean, I'm in a light jacket just in case it rained, but it's really not cold, so you don't need a heavy jacket at all. I would just bring a rain jacket for the farmers market in case it starts raining. Bowie is awake.
There
he
you
does
are.
have a
Hello,
blanket.
Bowie.
He
So
doesn't look
cute.
too impressed.
Thanks for
He just
introducing
woke
us
up.
to your family. Wow. All right. Very cool.
Yeah,
All right.
no, thank you.
Thanks,
Ty, back to you.
Thank you very much. I see some blue skies there over Charli's head there in Minturn. Make your way down to the farmers market. It's such a good time and plenty of events to get into throughout the day. So plan your day and kind of meet everything that we're talking about today. If you're spending some time out in the day, how about a pair of sunglasses? This one is a segment called Lens of the Day with Eyepieces, the Art of Vision. And I've selected a pair of sunglasses called Portal. These are Oakley. And with this Portal X is what this is called. It has the Prism Dark Golf. It is a high contrast lens for variable lighting. And it also helps players see features on the fairway. If you're planning on getting out to play golf, this could be just for you. And as you can see, a really nice stark lens there, but you can also see through it that it's picking up some of that rouge inside of there as well. But if you're out there playing golf, this could be the lens for you. The lens of the day brought to you by Eyepieces, the art of vision. So Bravo has taken residency up and down the valley. You can catch a show almost anywhere from Lion's Head to Solaris on the stage at the amp, I think is the new phrase that we're using, and I think I caught it. I think I said that right. Did I say it right, Meredith? The amp, and bringing all the worlds of orchestra and entertainment and music together. Trisha Swenson had the opportunity to speak with Caitlin Murray about the residency and Bravo. Let's check in and take a look.
We're going to let you know a little bit more about Bravo Vail Music Festival and the relationship with the New York Philharmonic. Joining me now, we have Kate. She's the executive director of Bravo Vail Music Festival. We also have Deborah Borda. She's the CEO and the president of the New York Philharmonic. Ladies, we're so glad. We're so happy to have music, live music, and everyone returning for Bravo Vail this year. And you're celebrating the 34th anniversary.
That's correct.
But we've had a long relationship with the New York Philharmonic. Tell us about this.
18 seasons of the New York Philharmonic coming to Bravo Vail, and truly part of the cornerstone of the festival. So it's our 4th orchestra. We have 4 resident orchestras every summer, and we just welcomed them on Wednesday evening for their first concert to a sold-out audience, and it could not have been more beautiful, and we've got a week ahead of concerts with them.
I know, I'm excited to see this, and Deborah, we're glad to have you guys back, and 18 years in running. Is this unusual for the New York to have? I mean, I know you're the oldest orchestra in the United States,
and
but
one of the oldest in the world, I might add.
But you know, that's a nice almost 2 decades with Bravo Vail Music Festival.
It's a very special partnership, and it, aside from our partnerships in New York, of course, it's long running, and there's a really special connection between the two organizations. We share so many friends and so many memories. So it's something we are in love with Bravo Vail and with Vail.
Yes. And from a leadership perspective, tell us about what this means to have such a great relationship after all these years.
Absolutely. As Deborah said, you know, we have so many shared friends, patrons, board members. So I think there's a lot of a feeling of a homecoming when the New York Philharmonic gets here to Vail. And I think there's so many years of musical memories. For years there was a softball game between the orchestra and the police department here. So
our team is called the Philharmonic Penguins.
My understanding is that the Vail Police had a pretty good victory record over the Philharmonic.
Well, they already had high altitude training.
Exactly. So it's a strong relationship. There's a lot of fun. There's a familiarity and a friendship there, truly.
Oh yeah, and just to come from the city and then come out to, we don't have skyscrapers here, but we do have tall vistas, just a different type of a skyline.
And it's the most beautiful skyline. And you know, Caitlin and I, we didn't see each other until 2 days ago, for this incredible 18-month period. But we Zoomed and we talked. And so, like for so many of close relationships, you did finally see the person and give them a hug, as you just did. But we didn't feel out of touch.
No, not at all.
We were so sad not to be here last summer. And I just want to tell you, the joy from our musicians when they got on the stage together. This is their first time the whole orchestra's really been together.
Are you kidding?
And when they came together with Yop on the stage, it was sort of a miracle. It felt like that. So they're overjoyed.
I just got goosebumps hearing about this. Okay, and that's the thing. Is like this. I know during the pandemic you supported each other. Talk about this.
Sure. We were in such close contact because obviously we all canceled what we were doing last season, but just to get ourselves to be able to put one foot in front of the other this year and make sure we could do this again. Back in November, we had no idea what it would look like. So we did smaller travel groups and we made contingency A, B, C, D. There was so much communication about protocols and everything that was needed to make this possible. So to see it come to fruition right now is nothing short of amazing.
Okay. And these guys were great because, it's so involved in, compliance officers and protocols, and they've just been with us. Well, not with us, we're together. I wouldn't even say with us. It's been just such a team effort, and I know you did so many great things in Vail, during the pause, the long intermission. And we worked on things too at home.
I think we had very parallel paths. We had the music box here in Vail, so we had our mobile concert stage. And then in New York, they had the bandwagon, and they did a very similar idea of when we couldn't bring people together around music, bringing music out to the people.
Yeah, our motto was, if the people can't come to music, we'll bring music to the people.
Same.
We had a pickup truck that we called the bandwagon that was painted, and it became like our stage manager who drives it. He became a celebrity. He'd pull up at a light because we did over 81 concerts.
Yeah.
I know you did a lot too.
Yeah, we did
and
49.
when he'd pull up at a light, people would come back. Can I have my picture taken with
my
you? Can you give us your what do you
Social
play?
media
Can you give us your autograph? But Joe loved it.
I'm sure.
I love it. I love the
sure.
fun that you guys created, and just music brings us so much happiness. All right, well, if you want to learn more, we do have the New York Philharmonic.
Come to our concerts.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're going to be here until Wednesday, the 27th, right?
28th.
28th.
And we have concerts tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday night. Come see us at the Ford Amphitheater, Bravo Vail with the New York Philharmonic.
Be there.
Okay, all right. Yeah, check out the schedule. You can go to bravovail.org for the whole schedule and more details. And don't forget, they have a brand new app.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
You're watching Vail Daily Live. My name is Ty Diaz. Thank you for watching. We are now inside of the 8 o'clock hour. And as you know, the Olympics, Naomi Osaka lit up the Olympic cauldron during the opening ceremony of the Olympic Stadium during the Summer Olympics yesterday in Tokyo. And in Minturn, we have Charli has the pleasure, and so does the show, have the pleasure of meeting Elliot Meyer-Hovey, who was from Minturn, who has the American rower. Let's take a look. He was in the Olympics in 2008 and 2012. Let's check in with Charli in this interview right now. Who do we have, Charli?
Hey Ty, how's it going? I'm still here in Minturn. I'm at the farmer's market. I was just going to say hi to a local vendor, but Elliot, we can pull Elliot now. He's ready. So we're here with Elliot Meyer. Elliot, thanks for nice to join you today. Thanks for joining us. Hey,
Sure.
So Elliot, tell us where you're from.
Well, I live here in Minturn now, but originally from Boston.
Okay, awesome. And so I know Elliot from Vail Resorts, from the ski slopes. Yeah, we teach ski school together. And what's really cool is Elliot went to the Olympics. Is that right?
I did.
And what year was that, Elliot?
I went to the Beijing Games and the London Games, so 08 and 12.
That's awesome. And tell us what sport you competed in.
I competed in rowing.
Rowing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How was that experience, competing for the Olympics at such a high level?
It was awesome. I mean, it was sort of the, product of a lot of hard work and a lot of luck and being with the right people at the right time, having the right coaches.
Yeah.
But, you got to love it.
Tell us, what was the training like for that?
A lot of volume, a lot of rowing, lots of miles in the boat. It was, it's just, rowing is kind of a slog. It's not, I mean, there's a lot of technical aspects to it, but a lot of it is just putting in the time, putting in the miles. And it's not always fun, but it needs to be done. It's a necessity. So.
What age were you when you started rowing?
I was about 14 in high school in Connecticut. And it was something that I liked the simplicity. It was just pull harder than the other guy and win the race. I mean, it was wasn't too complicated.
That's awesome. Tell us, what point in your life did you decide, okay, I want to pursue rowing and try and go to the Olympics here?
Well, the Olympics just sort of came. I liked the sport. I kept on getting faster. And, it sort of was over the horizon for a long time, but I stayed present and focused on each competition I had before me and kept on getting better. And then the opportunity presented itself and it came over the horizon. The Olympics was a reality. And I said, holy cow, I never really thought this would be a thing. And then we won trials and ended up going to Beijing. So, and then after that, we were on the team. So that was great.
That's unreal. Did you feel a lot of pressure competing at the Olympics?
Yeah and no. I mean, the racing is just another day at the office. You practice it every day. You go out there, you get to the line. I mean, yes, you've got NBC cameras and stuff like that, which can distract you. But you have to say, like, I've done this before. I know what I need to do, heads on, blinders on, and then you get your best result that way.
Oh, that's unreal. I mean, I find it so fascinating. Now, for me, I do prefer the Winter Olympics. How about you? Do you have a preference?
I wanted to go to the Winter Olympics as a kid. I was a huge skier, but I also noticed I was not good enough to get there. Didn't really have the resources at the time. And then, to think that I made it, I thought about going to the Winter Olympics and then ended up going to the Summer Games. Like, that's kind of, it was kind of funny to think about that.
Wow, so that was really your goal, was to do the Winter Olympics?
Yeah, I preferred the Winter Olympics, actually. Didn't really know much about rowing as a kid, and then funny how things shake out at the end, I guess.
You just ended up being talented in rowing and went to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Just as you do, you know.
Yeah.
Tell us, you know, I prefer to watch track and field in the Summer Olympics. What's your favorite event? Is it rowing?
Well, I've been watching rowing pretty much all night last night. I still know a bunch of the athletes that are still doing it, and it gets the adrenaline going. Track and field, I love watching. I think one of the best events I ever saw was the 200 in Beijing, watching Usain Bolt race that. And you really, at that moment, when the guys lined up at the start, you really felt the world stop to watch that event. It was very powerful.
He's amazing. So you watched the rowing last night. How did the American team do?
The men, they had a really, really good race, in the 8 anyway. They just missed out on going directly to the final to go to the rep, but they gave the Germans, who are one of the favorites to win gold, a run for their money. Younger crew, the guys are doing great. I think they're going to do really well. They got a shot at one of the medals. And then the men's 4 qualified. We could go down the whole list, I guess.
Yeah.
I was watching a lot of rowing, but and the women are doing okay. I know the women in the double quite well, and they're doing excellent. So I'm very proud of them. That's Chevy Stone and Christy Wagner. They're from Boston, so homegirls,
cool.
right? So,
all right. How long have you lived in Vail?
2016, I think, is when I really moved out here full time.
Okay, awesome.
And was part of ski school, so.
And that's how we met.
That's right.
Have you heard about the former Battle Mountain High School track star that will be making her Olympic debut?
I have.
Val Constein.
I have.
That's really cool. She's going to be making her summer games. Yeah, 2020 Olympics. Val Constein from Battle Mountain High School. So that's cool.
Awesome.
Will you be watching the track and field?
Yeah. I get glued to the TV. It's like the only time I actually sit in front of the TV for a long period of time is when the Olympics are going on.
I feel the same way. It's totally the same. Well, thanks, Elliot.
Thank
so
you.
much
Thanks,
for joining
Charli.
us this morning.
For sure.
That's wonderful. I hope you're excited to watch the Olympics, Ty. Will you be catching any of it?
I'm glad that you asked, because like I was sharing earlier with the Olympics, there's a new feature for the evening people people who watch TV in the evening time, skateboarding. And that's going to be the feature this evening in that lineup that is in today's paper, letting us know about the Olympics in the What to Watch segment. I'm happy to share with you once again. So in our What to Watch on the Vail Daily newspaper in Tokyo, judo, 3-on-3 basketball, swimming, beach volleyball. For the Night Owls, skateboarding, another event designed to bring in new fans, makes its Olympic debut with the men's street qualifying. So yes, I'll be catching that. I thank you guys very much. And so that's Charli. She's in Minturn, and she was just speaking with Elliot Meyer-Hovey, an American rower who participated in the Olympics in 2008 Summer Olympics and the 2012 Summer Olympics. All right, noticing over their heads in Minturn, clouds, pockets of blue sky. What's the weather doing? Let's take a look. As Bratzo was also sharing, cool temperatures, the 50s. That's how the morning is starting off. But as we move through the day, we're going to keep showers in the forecast with potential throughout the day, off and on. And that's pretty much, how Colorado's been. And we celebrate. We love the weather here, and we get out in it on those bike rides. We get muddy. We get out there on those hikes. The shoes, they get dirty. We do those jogs. The sneakers, they get soaking wet. And when the clouds come in, we keep it moving. And some of us, we take shelter. So we're going to find temperatures making the way today into the low 70s, upper 60s, up and down the valley in areas, keeping those clouds around. Chances for showers are looking pretty good throughout the day, off and on. Tomorrow, we're looking at temperatures hitting the mid to lower 70s, overnight low temperatures in the mid 40s to upper. And there, again, we're looking for rain showers in the evening is what they're calling for right there. And as we look at the next few days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, holding those temperatures in the low 70s, the mid to upper 70s, low 80s, and a dance of showers. There's your Monday, 50%, 57%, as well as our Sunday. And we're looking at 39% as we're looking at our Wednesday. Tuesday, we're looking at a mixture of clouds and sun. But this whole system could come in really much sooner than that, or just collectively, seamlessly not knowing the difference in the weather pattern if each day was supposed to be different. But this weather is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years. And you can also catch a trunk show with Koji Kumamoto Pearl that's happening today through the 3rd of August, and that's Carrots, located at Vail Village. You can't miss it. It's right there near Solaris and Latour Restaurant and Pazzo's Pizza at Vail. All right, so getting out and about. So we share with you what's happening where Bratzo is at Avon, a little bit of Beaver Creek in there, Minturn too. We already know what's going on in Vail, but let's go further down Valley where the rodeo is taking place in the areas of Eagle and Gypsum and take a look at their calendar. What's interesting about this calendar online, and let's take a look here. If you are one to just look at a calendar itself from the day of the week, we all commonly look at the month itself as a Sunday through Saturday calendar, but this calendar starts up as a Monday through Sunday lineup as we follow along. So now let's zoom in on tomorrow. Yoga in the Park is available down in Eagle, and that's such a good time, keeping it healthy and outdoors. By the time the 29th rolls around, we have the Alpine Bank Showdown Downtown Concert Series 2021. You can also catch the Eagles Farmers Market and Art Show in the town of Eagle on the 23rd. That was yesterday, but keeping you busy. You can find out all the events that are going on all summer long in the town of Eagle. Free concerts that are being hosted as well by logging onto that website that you find right there and check out all these events. And here's the lineup of some of the concerts. So we have the Runaway Grooms that kicked off summer. Then we had Buddha, Green Buddha around the middle of the month here. 10 Years Gone. If you've caught all the shows, this is a great little reminder. New Family Dog, fun band names. I know what you're thinking, and I'm thinking the same thing. But ahead, we have Dixie Leadfoot, Steely Dead, and Hard Scrabble. And Meredith, what's the name of this website? There it is. EagleOutside.com is the events calendar you can find for Eagle right there. All right, moving right along. We have some talent who lives in Eagle. He's one of the reporters here at the newspaper, but he's also the person that prepares the meals, and it could be a pop surprise segment with Sean Naylor. We're going to share with you. This one is about smoked salmon. Let's check out Sean Naylor and On the Grill.
Greetings, everyone. This is Sean Naylor with the Vail Daily, and this is how you make a smoked salmon short. First, you speak very softly. Second, you make the video short. Third, turn down that nasty metal music and play some smooth waltz. Perhaps even change the tint to noir. Yeah, that's better. You take a salmon and you coat it with honey and a little bit of salt. And then some ginger, some lemon, and some parsley. And you put it in the smoker, 175 for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Salmon can be delicate. It's a sensitive fish. But with the right amount of tender love and care, what you end up with is a juicy, delicious smoked salmon. This is Sean Naylor with the Vail Daily. Thank you for watching my smoked salmon short.
Okay, wasn't that delicious? And are you thinking what I'm thinking? Did your appetite just figure itself out for the day? We want salmon. And that, again, that is called On the Grill with Sean Naylor of the Vail Daily. Thank you very much. And he loves to cook outdoors, grilling, smoking salmon, you name it. And throwing down parties through here or just bringing in, he just cooks like heaps of food and just randomly brings food to the office. So it's always a pleasure to when that happens, but delicious is definitely the way to go. Get a food truck there, Naylor. All right, we'll be right back with more Vail Daily Live.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets at silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
You're watching Vail Daily Live and keeping it moving, but getting you closer to putting your shoes on. But take a shower first and get you out to the farmers market. That's where Charli is, and they're setting up the farmers market. It happens every Saturday, and she found a vendor who's ready to go and talk to the show. I bet they're not camera shy. Let's see who we're meeting today with Charli at the Minturn Farmers Market.
Hey Ty, I'm here with Linda and Casey. And Linda's going to show us what she has on this really cool setup today. She has some really cool leather goods. So Linda, tell us what products you and Casey offer.
Hi, well, first we want to welcome you all. And if you're in the Vail Valley area, please come out and have fun at the Minturn Market. You'll find food and all kinds of fun things to do. There's some family activities and then a lot of merchants have fun products to sell. We have leather goods. We have, they're proudly made in the U.S. We have crossbody bags and wallets and shoulder strap pouches that are for your cell phone. So we want to welcome you all and hope you come out and have a great day.
These are just so awesome. So Linda, who makes these?
We have somebody makes them for us in Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, that's awesome. Show us a little bit about this product. So you've got wallet.
Wallet that is has a bullet snap, and then we surprise the inside with a fun piece of leather. They're all leather.
That's so cool. That's so unique, isn't it?
And then
we have blue, red, and all sorts of colors.
just all kinds of different leather patterns.
I love those. They're so pretty.
Yeah, thank you.
And what are these that you have down here?
These are crossbody bags that have a cell phone pouch on the back side. They all have an adjustable shoulder strap, so you can find the pattern that fits you and have fun getting your cell phone without having to get inside your bag.
Those are awesome.
And we have tote bags. We don't have them out yet. We're still unpacking.
Yes.
So come back and see us.
I did just interrupt them as they're setting up today, but come and check out Linda and Casey's store.
Yes, thank you.
All these leather goods. They're
Thank
awesome.
you, Charli.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Wow, Charli, I thank you very much. The Minturn markets look really good right now, and it kicks off at 9 o'clock until 2 p.m., and we're getting there, just 45 minutes if you're looking for it. Something to do today. It's fun just to walk around Minturn, and we were to share with you a display of the finds that you could find during the Minturn market down there. So what other vendors are you noticing setting up there, Charli?
We've got the Inner Light Juice Company, which is a juice truck over here in the background. So you've got some cold pressed juices, and then just down the street, we've got some jewelry, we've got flowers. I mean, there's really everything. You've got some clothing stands right here.
And what is Bowie noticing at the Minturn market?
Well, Bowie's hanging out with Linda.
Oh, okay.
And Casey that we've just seen. We've got some jewelry stands right here, which is awesome. I mean, there really is everything to offer. There's some pottery.
I'm looking at Charli in the chat corner, and Claire says that she loves that Bowie's with you.
Oh, I'm not sure if Bowie does. No, he's been wonderful. You know, he wakes up at 6 a.m. anyhow. So he woke up, he had some milk, and then we're here at the market. And it's family friendly, dog friendly. They just ask you to leash those puppies. So come on down, 9 till 2 every Saturday until September 4th. But there's so much to offer here. I haven't seen any food yet, but apparently there's lots for breakfast and lunch. So there's everything.
Yes, absolutely. I'll be making my way down there after the show. Or will you be hanging around there, or are you heading to the rodeo, or what are you and Bowie going to do for the day?
Well, we're going to hang around. You know, everyone's almost done setting up. I'll buy some local goods. So we'll hang around. The weather should hold off, hopefully, until around 3 o'clock before that rain hits. And then I'll be at the ice rink later this afternoon. So
all right, well, you take care of yourself out there, and you and Bowie have a really good time. So what we're going to do right now, again, that's Charli down at the Minturn Market between 9 and 2. I'll see you there. But let's make our way over to Beaver Creek right now. We have Bratzo on hand, and he's talking with Sally January of Siempre Viva. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Are you guys ready over there at Siempre Viva there, Bratzo?
Yes, we are ready. I'm here with Sally. How are you, Ty?
Doing great. Quick question for you.
Yeah.
Siempre viva. If I'm saying
Always
that right,
alive.
what does that mean?
Always alive,
Yes, good job.
right? But it's a female.
Always alive.
Viva, because vivo will be the male figure, but viva is more alive, but it's the feminine side of being alive. And I'm here with Sally hanging out. This is an elevated, cool, kind of all kinds of stuff, boutique type of thing in the mountain, which is fantastic, and I love it. And I'm here, Sally. We were talking Spanish. She lived in Colima, Mexico, for a while, and she started this. You tell me.
Okay, so, well, because I lived in Mexico, I started a wholesale accessories line with indigenous women in Mexico. But quickly, when I opened my first store in the mountains, I realized I needed a lot more to fill that shop. So everything in our store either empowers someone else or gives back in some way. A good example is this candle. This is made by two girlfriends of mine. So it's female made, female designed, and then we sell it here in the shop, and it reminds people of their trip to the mountains. So that's kind of what we do here.
That's fantastic. So she speaks perfect Spanish, by the way. Okay, and I want you to follow us a little bit to show the store.
What we have.
So let's show a little bit. I love that thing right there.
Our sign, yeah.
That's such a beautiful sign right there. Siempre viva. You have a hat collection. You have a lot of clothing, kids, all kinds of stuff. But it's normally kind of hard. You think it's hard to find a store? I've never been.
Yes.
You know, and you're right across, and it's huge.
Yeah, so we're located in the Beaver Creek Ski Village, right outside of the skating rink. And we feature gifts, Colorado gifts, Beaver Creek specific gifts for the entire family. So our famous hat wall is here, and all of our hats are either locally made or locally designed. Most of them come from the mountain area, some of them from Denver, but all of them are here. We have Ski Town All-Stars, all the fun stuff.
I love the concept of giving back.
Yeah.
We're just talking about community, integration, and the people to experience that energy from the mountains wherever the home is. So what do you think? How long you been in the valley? And
So we've had this shop here about 2.5 years now, and every item that's in the shop is chosen with intention. So we try to find brands that choose to give back. For example, our sunglass line, for every pair that we sell, they donate a pair of seeing glasses to someone in need, things of that nature. So when you come and buy your gift here, you know that it's also creating something larger than yourself.
that's so cool. What a cool concept. I love that. That makes me happy. We of course we supporting the economy. We're growing. We're looking for our stuff. But it's that systemic approach to things where inclusiveness is so important. So
Right.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
You have such a good energy too in the store too. You should guys come over and take a look. You can find stuff for dogs too.
Yeah,
So,
the dog section is very popular.
and the kids.
Yes.
Kid stuff in the
Yep, we
back.
have all the things. So if you're looking for any sort of Colorado t-shirt, hat, candle, sticker, all of the things, all of the above is here.
Some clothing.
Yeah, all of it. Yep, boutique clothing.
I love it. I love it. So we are located, and let's walk outside so people know exactly where we are. Is that
Yeah,
you think that's
I
okay?
think it's great.
So we're gonna walk. We are right across the street, right in front of the ice skate rink. You can see the water. You can see these beautiful flowers that they are iconic right now in the summer. What a cool design between flower and snowflakes. But we are right in front of the ice skate rink with a lot of family activities, a lot of fun. Come and visit Sally. Talk to her. She's awesome. Great energy. Super happy. And look at their collection. Let's take a look of this the sale rack. What's going on here? Oh, look at this one. Meredith, I absolutely see you in those. It's so you, Mer. Look at that. How cool. I don't think they fit me on my little. I've been playing a little bit too many with tacos, but beautiful selection. Ty, you have any questions for Sally?
Well, I tell you what, the deals look fantastic. I'm glad that there's a sales rack in Beaver Creek. People you just wonder all the time. And but that store looks huge, though. How long have you been there?
It's huge. We've been here about 2.5 years. Our business has been around for about 6. So I did my first wholesale, or my wholesale line has been around for 6 years, and the store's been here now 2.5. So.
And real quick, is there a website so we can kind of check on some of your merchandise online? A lot of our viewers in the chat corner, they haven't made it here yet, and so they want to find your store. Maybe we can preview you online. What's your online store?
Our website is www.siemprevivaclothing.com, and maybe if you check out that sign, it can be the correct spellage because it can be a little tricky.
Siempre viva.
Siempre viva, correct.
All right. I thank you all very much. That is siemprevivaclothing.com is the website. We'll go ahead and populate that for you. So stay close to the show. You can also catch it in the repeat. Thank you guys very much. Nice to meet you. And for the viewers at home, thank you for chatting in. I think there was someone named Matt that said that great show and he can't wait to get here to check the show out even locally. And again, we also had Claire chiming in earlier on the chat feature. Good to see Bowie hanging out with his mom, Charli, over in Minturn. And for a lot of you, again, you can share Vail Daily Live with your friends if you feel like, man, they would love to chat on this show with us too. We would love to hear from you and your friends. All right, we'll be right back with more Vail Daily Live. Just want to say thank you very much for watching Vail Daily Live. And as you know, there's plenty going on up and down the valley. Keep a close eye on the weather as it happens to you for your options of what you're going to get out there and do today. Let's do a quick recap of what's available for you. Today is the final day of the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. You can find all-day activities, free family fun entertainment at 3 p.m. kicking off down there at the Eagle County Fairgrounds. You can get your tickets online, and I'm sure you can purchase your tickets while you're there and catch live music at 7 p.m. So kick up those boots. The Minturn Market, 9 o'clock. We're about a half hour away from its open. Charlie's down there sharing with us the developments and talking with Olympians. Isn't that cool? Right down there in Minturn, the Minturn Market. Again, that's between 9 and 2 today. Art and celebrations. We're finding the Avon Art in Avon going on at Nottingham Park, and that kicks off at 10 o'clock until 5 today. It also goes on tomorrow, 10 until 4. Over 100 vendors, artists, you name it, in the park today. And what's really cool about that is there's plenty to choose from, and it's free and open entertainment. It is known as the largest art festival that ever happened in the Vail area. And then Beaver Creek with their Wonder, ongoing events all throughout summer. But we're going to go back to Charli and Bratzo. We'll find out which one to choose first and find out what they're going to do today, because you have a lot to choose from yourself. But let's go to Bratzo first. Bratzo, what the Beaver Creek, how's it looking? A lot of movement. And what are you and the family doing today?
It's kind of quiet today, right now. There's a few people having coffee, hanging out. We're going to show you guys. Is that okay? Yeah, some people's having coffee, enjoying. I'm going biking with my 12-year-old son. We're going to do some downhilling in Vail. So enjoying the trails, having a good time, and go watch the judo, man. The judo and the boxing are my two favorite events. Yesterday I was watching some gymnastics. It's crazy what those guys can do on the rings. Unbelievable. You know, have you ever done a CrossFit and you're trying to do those pull-ups with the rings? They're almost impossible. These guys make anybody look like we are from Earth and they are from some other planet. So I love the Olympics. I love the energy of connectivity in the world. We need some happy, always some happy, and that's what I'm going to do, biking and watching the Olympics. All right. I thank you very much, Bratzo. You and the family have a good day today. Enjoy yourself out there. We're going to check in right now with Charli and see how what's you and Bowie's plan today?
Well, I'm with Bratzo on this. You know, I'm a bit obsessed with the Olympics, and so we're going to go and catch some of that today since they kicked off. We watched the opening ceremony last night, which was awesome. But I am going to hang around the market a little longer for opening, and then I've just noticed the rock climbing wall that they're setting up behind me. So
Oh yeah.
that looks fun. I want to see some guys climb on that. But yeah, we'll be catching the Olympics most of today before I go back to work. So
All right, then I might be seeing you down there here really soon because I love going to the Minturns market. I also enjoy checking out art, so I'll be in Nottingham Park as well. And today is National Tequila Day, so I'll be making my way back to the Westin and working on some of those. And for you, the viewers at home, we thank you very much for watching Vail Daily Live. We'll be back here bright and early, 7 a.m., and we look forward to chatting with you as well. And you can do so, as we often share with you, but you can share with your friends, get them engaged. We can all meet right here on YouTube and on Facebook for the chat feature, but you can watch on Roku, Apple TV. You can listen to us on Spotify. But until then, you can catch the replay on YouTube. And otherwise, you choose from everything to do today, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow morning. Thank you and good day.